How's it going, guys? Cesar Ramirez here, and I want to invite you this Thursday, July 10th, 2014, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, to hang out with my buddy and coach, Scott Aguilar. I've worked with this guy now back in '09 when I got introduced to him. Some of you probably saw that last webinar that I did with him, but I wanted to bring him back out to really drill some of these questions I've been getting through email about what's stopping me from breaking through to the next person. How can I attract that leader not only one time but over and over again, so I can start really creating this residual income that I deserve in my life right now. See, back in '09, I actually hired a multi-million-dollar coach that cost me over $2,000, and I was doing a real estate deal called Nuva Reach. Maybe some of you might remember that company. And when I hired this guy, I said, you know what, I'm getting burned out of a high ticket price, $20,000 deal. Where can you put me with some multimillionaires that are making money? Folks that are consistent, they're making money, and something I can get excited about. So that company is no longer around anymore, but it was called FHTM at the time, and I was working with Scott after interviewing 3 different couples with my wife. My wife and I were hungry. We were looking for something to do, and we came across this opportunity that really ignited us to go to our first $3,000 a month with Scott and his lovely wife Molly. And so I can't thank them enough, because even though we don't work on the same opportunity, some of those skill sets that I learned from them, I still apply them today in my business. Does that make sense? And so I wanted to bring him out on Thursday to really get some of those mental blocks that are stopping you guys from achieving the next level in your business. If you're in network marketing, great. If you're not, it doesn't even matter. If you're just working a dropship business where no one's telling you what to do, but you're copying and pasting, it all comes down to mindset. If you're having a shitty day, excuse my French, but if you're having a really crappy day, right, you're going to attract junk. You're not going to attract sales. You're going to withdraw sales from you, but you're going to actually have you can be running how can I put it best to you guys? You'll be running a non-profit business from the discomfort of your home, right? If you want to stay in the penthouse instead of going to the outhouse, you want to make sure you're here this Thursday, July 10th at 6 p.m. Okay, guys, I highly encourage you guys to be there. It's going to be some value-packed information. It's mindset stuff. It's stuff that you can never, how can I put it? Once the mind's been stretched, right? Once it's been stretched, you can no longer go back to conformity, to the fact that I need a job, My wife and I, fortunately, are multiple six-figure earners from home. We don't need to go back to work, which is pretty amazing, right? But it all came down to belief, applying some of this information, finally, bringing it all into a package that made sense for me in my life. What made sense for me may not make sense for you. That's why, how can I put it to you guys? The general stretch of it all, okay, is that if it's a generalized conversation with a millionaire coach, a 7-figure earner, right, then they can break down the nuggets, that question that's stopping you from moving forward. Okay, I can tell you from experience, something happened to you between the ages of 5 and 15, all right? And it could be from a parent, most likely was from a parent, from a mom and dad that told you that you weren't good enough. And that situation happened to me. Okay, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, a parent told me that, or not only told me, but physically showed me that I wasn't good enough, and it affected me in sales and in mindset stuff, guys. And so if you're there, if you've been to the bottom, I can tell you it's not a pretty place to be, but it allows you to kind of hit the reset clock. I've been there. My wife's been there. I can connect with you there. I encourage you guys, just come hang out, free information on Thursday, and just ask the questions that you deserve, so that maybe you can get out of the situation that you're in right now to the next level, so you can stop making the same excuses I used to make, that I wasn't good enough, that I need money, which is a bad mentality to have, right? You deserve money. Start using those words, empowering words, right? Be there on Thursday, guys. Thursday, July 10th, 2014, 6 p.m. That's tomorrow night. I look forward to hanging out with you guys. You guys have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you soon. I'm out to the pool.